joy, and happiness. What's the difference? If you're seeking happiness in your life, it's something that is an ongoing, never-ending pursuit. Happiness is an emotion, and it relies on our outer circumstances of our life, where joy is not an emotion. Joy is a state of being. It's something that we can cultivate within us that becomes a foundation for our lives, where joy is not an emotion. Joy is a state of being. In fact, I would recommend building a state of joy in your life to be able to cultivate that, because that is what lifts us up. It lifts us up out of the muck so that we can see things from that higher perspective. How can you cultivate that state of being within yourself when things are, the most challenging times in our lives? We need that joy to help us overcome and move beyond whatever it is that we're facing. And so rather than seeking happiness in our lives, which is reliant on outer things, we can cultivate joy within us. And when we have joy in our lives, everything else transforms. When we have joy within us, it flows into how we think, how we act, how we talk, how we interact with others. If we're not having joy in life, what's the point? If we're not finding joy in our lives, what can we do about it? Because it's an important piece. It's an important piece of living life, is to find joy and then to share that in whatever unique way that you can. And there's a Hermetic principle that says you can't give what you don't have. And if we want to share joy in the world, we need to first discover that for ourselves and live it in our lives. And when we do that, we can bring that into our relationships, into every interaction that we have, and be that light in the world. And that's living in that state of being. It's a state. It's how we live our lives in joy. And that's something that we can all do. There's nothing stopping us from that. It's that inner work to discover that for ourselves. So if you have the desire to bring more joy into your life, reflect on, what is joy for you? I often think of joy as being that overwhelming sense of yes, this is why I'm alive. This is the spice of life. It's living life alive and having that passion for life, seeing the beauty in life. It's working with your senses to be fully present in life. And you might find things that bring you joy, that help you move into that state of awareness, and to prioritize those in your life. Each of us has a piece of the puzzle, a part to play, and gifts to share. And joy comes when we share our gifts. When you're living that unique essence of who you are, that's going to be the pathway to joy, finding your unique gifts and sharing them.